a Women's League Week, latest news, or something like that. But the first two words are always WL Week.
Okay.
So pay attention to the one that comes out in early January. So I get so many emails, I don't necessarily pay attention to everything. And what I'm suggesting is that you absolutely pay attention in early January, because information for the next classes will be there.
Okay.
And you're going to have to sign up to get in.
Right,
So,
just like
I
we
did
had to do with this.
right, but the issue is going to be that they're going to close it out. So here, I got an email. Let me see if I can find it. Julia, okay. Hold on. They want a list of the names who should move up. Next semester will start February 4. It says your current, so this came to all those of us who are teaching. And
Mhm.
it says your current students will be able to pre-register for the classes
Ah,
on January 10 to January 12.
okay, let me write.
So is our next level intermediate? Is that where we go? Where do we go next?
Yes, I think so. And it says general registration will be in the Women's League Week that comes out the week of January 17.
Oh, so we're getting a week.
You may get advanced notice.
That's good.
Yeah. And depending on how quickly the classes fill, we will close that registration no later than January 20th.
When I registered for this class, I was
Mhm.
initially turned down because I was told it was full.
Right.
And then a few days later, I got another email telling me when the class would start.
So I had started this conversation just before you joined, Ruth, with notification that as soon as you see anything that says register, you got to do it right away, quick, because you
Yep.
don't want to be locked out.
Yeah, I registered the same day. And then I sent an email to Ellen and Julia and I said, wow, you guys work fast. So,
Yeah. So,
That's the next class, Carol, after
Okay.
this one.
okay, so hang on. It says here. I'm thinking that's so that asks for we continue to refine. So I don't know whether, is this class considered a beginner class? If this is beginner, then the next class
Yes.
might be considered advanced beginner. Might be considered. I'm
it's
not
considered,
exactly sure.
I think it's intermediate. That's what Artist was taking.
Okay, then that's
She
what
took
it
your
is.
beginner class and then
Yep.
she moved into the next, which was intermediate.
Oh, you thought that was good?
So
don't know.
so hang on for a sec, because last year I taught twice, meaning this. I taught the beginner and then I think I taught advanced beginner,
Okay,
Would be wonderful.
because I'm thinking the reason my mind is sort of replaying, because at some point in time, people that had not been with me from the beginning joined in. So I had
Okay.
maybe 3 or 4 new students at some point, January, February, March. I don't remember the dates. It's irrelevant. So I'm thinking, and Artist was from the beginning all the way through. So I'm thinking it was beginner, advanced beginner, and then intermediate. So I think all of you ladies will go to advanced beginner.
okay.
I'm assuming this is considered beginner, and then the next would be advanced beginner.
I mean, that's your recommendation, which is important to us.
Right, of course. I mean, but that is, my assumption is, of course, that that's how the classes go. And so I will verify, and I can always send you an email that says, okay, here's the latest kind of thing.
Because I
So,
think all of us pretty much want to stay together.
That's what happened last time with my class. So, and that's great.
You know what?
And
I mean, I feel that pretty much at least the four of us and Nancy
yeah,
are on the same level.
I think, you know, that the weakest person in our group
Is
is
Irene.
Irina. And I don't want to pick on her because ultimately she obviously speaks English and she speaks Russian. I mean, she is Russian, I believe. And so to the extent, you know, I think if we were meeting in person, it might be easier to take her aside one-on-one and explain things, because I think that there may be sounds that we have in English and in Hebrew that they don't have in Russian. And so it's hard for her.
Right, I agree.
And so, you know, I try to, and she usually knows when she's made a mistake because she'll say, "Oh, sorry," because she always apologizes, you know. So I kind of think that her situation is unique and different because of that. And I give her a lot of credit.
Absolutely.
Look, I can speak 3 words of Russian only because my homeroom teacher in high school was the Russian teacher and he would talk to us in Russian. I don't know why, but he did.
До свидания.
Yeah. And some of the words I know, I worked with a woman who, you know, spoke Russian, and I said one of the words and she said, "That's an ancient word. We don't use that anymore."
I know one word, vodka.
There you go.
Okay,
so-
ladies, true confession, that was my major in college.
Russian
Russian?
was?
Whoa.
Wow.
But you're right about the sounds. And when you said gaspéja, she thought you were talking about the j sound and not the j part, not the sound.
Right,
I
right.
think.
I
I could
realized
hear
that.
that and you were so polite. So this is not going to go recorded online, right? This part will be cut.
I hope so. Anyway, so you know, and words change. So as I said some word or whatever, and this woman that I worked with said that, well, they don't use that word anymore. Just like I think in English there are words that we no longer use regularly anymore.
Right. They fall
Okay.
out of fashion.
Page 50, toward the bottom of the page. So there's a big box, and it shows the English letter H with a dot underneath, and it
Which is-
says equals CH, a letter revisited, and it shows the letter it's showing is the chet. It's that in the back of the throat. When it says CH, it's not CH as in chair, but rather CH as in the composer Bach. B-A-C-H, that's CH. He's Bach. And this letter, the chet, is the ch sound. That's the letter that we use to spell words like challah, the special bread we eat on Friday night, or all week long, depending. Or it's the letter for chuppah, the bridal canopy. And if you look at it, it sort of looks like a chuppah, you know, with the 2
Poles.
poles. Thank you. Poles on the side and the covering. So that's the ch. Okay. So Ellen, would you like to read line number 9, please?
Fine, okay, well, give it a shot. Oh, and I'm sorry, I am turning again. I don't quite have it set up right. Okay. B'dibur echad
Yep.
al,
That's 2 dots.
oh,
Like I s-
ale.
yeah.
Hamiyochar.
Almost.
Okay.
The last letter is that,
Oh, is it the Dalit?
yes, it is. Yep.
Hamiyochad, I gotta get that glass here.
Mhm.
we're using, I forgot, is that our symbol for Adonai there or?
Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
Adonai. Echad, oh, Adonai Echad. Ushemo Echad.
yes. This is all, I'm pretty sure from Lecha Dodi. I can double check, but anyway. Line 10, Gail K.
Sure. Bema,
What?
Hi.
Start again.
Bema, Ha, Sha, Ba,
Yeah, nice.
Te, Hila, Ve, Nis, Me, Ha, Ni,
Ve,
Ve, right, Ve, Na, Gila.
yes, very nice. Line 11, Gail B, please.
Dash. Share. Hadash. Or Hadash.
Yes, very nice. Line 12, Ruth, please.
Yifrach. Tzaddik. Chata, just a minute. Chatamar,
Yes, nice.
Yifra,
Almost.
Yifra,
Yifrach, yes. Ellen, line 13, please.
Adonai, Ha'om,
No, the first one,
Cha, Chayom.
all right, the first word is,
Oh, I'm sorry.
stop. Okay, the first word is high.
Oh, right. I knew it was a familiar word, just forgot which one.
Okay.
Hi. Then Chayom.
Almost. There's no dots over, so it's ha yim.
Oh, an E, I'm sorry. Chaim.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, so then we have L'chaim,
yep,
aim, ha'enu,
almost. Don't
Ha-
forget to put, don't forget to pronounce the little yud. It's a Y sound.
hayenu.
Yes,
Okay. Shechachianu.
yep, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. And line 14, Gail K, please.
She, he, Yanu,
Mm-hmm,
Ve, Ki, Ye, Manu. No,
mm-hmm.
we're blessing people.
Oh, yeah.
He, Anu,
Mm-hmm.
Laz, Man, Ha, Se.
Yes, very nice. So now
Sound-
you've read this.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay, any questions? Okay, going on to page 51. So the top of the page says Lecha Dodi. And the next part of the page says rhymes. Okay, so Lecha Dodi we recite on Shabbat, on Friday night. And it's a liturgical piece, but it's basically a poem. So a whole lot, like the last word in each line, if you will, kind of sort of maybe rhymes. So that's what this is doing here. So we have, there are no line numbers at the top of the page. So let's do, I think I'm at Gail B. Gail K, you were the last one to read, right? Yes. So
Correct.
Gail B, if you could do the first 3 pairs of words, please.
Allah. Vanilla car.
Almost, okay.
Vanilla car.
Vinyl, it's better to go vinyl ha.
Oh, vanilla car. I never know when to say or not say the la, the 2 dots, but
I know, it's complicated.
Ruth, can I ask
Um,
a quick question?
Sure,
The backward C with the dot is the K, correct?
correct,
And the one without it is the H.
correct.
Okay, I
So-
just want to make sure.
Yep.
I'm
So
on it.
we do have 2 letters that go h in the back of the throat.
Right,
Interestingly enough, the backward C is definitely a h. And the het that we discussed just a few minutes ago is also for us a h. However, if you were to meet someone who grew up in the Middle East, who was native to a place like Yemen or Egypt, or a place where English is not the native language, in particular, Arabic or Hebrew, one of those languages, that you can detect a difference in the sound between the backward C ch and the chet ch. The chet ch is softer. However, because we really can't do it, I want everybody to do it as the ch so that I know you get it, so to speak.
okay.
Okay, that was a detour.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to
Okay.
double check.
shall I continue?
No, that's fine. Don't apologize. I like going on these detours. As I said, it's a detour. You can ignore it. It's fine.
I,
Okay.
I
Shall I
interrupted.
continue?
Oh, so Gail B, the next pair of words, please.
The Kabbalah,
Yeah, perfect.
Habaraha,
Yeah. Blessing. And the next pair, please.
Vali, Valek, Hela,
Almost. You were the leet he la.
Valik,
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
Valik.
Valit.
Okay,
T.
Valik, Hila, okay.
Valit he la.
Nisuka,
Yeah.
so the first 3, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Very nice. And Ruth, the next 3 pairs, please.
Tequila,
Mm-hmm.
Vunagila,
Wait a minute. No, oh, do them across.
Vanicula.
I'm
Oh,
sorry. do
cross.
the-
Okay.
Please.
Teef. Rota, Teef Roti.
Yes. Nice.
Vanagila.
Right? Yep.
Vanagila. Um, Tayoritzi.
Almost. Okay. The second.
Taya.
Stop. There's no, the second letter is silent, not a Y sound.
Oh, so it's Ritzi.
Yes. Much better. Yep.
Okay. And where I forget where I am. Go to the right column, correct?
Right column. Yes, please.
Kala.
Yep.
Where am I? Ben. Oh, Ben Paretzi.
Right. Ben
Partsy.
Partsy. Ben
Partsy.
Partsy. Yep. And the last 3 lines, Ellen, please?
Echad. Bilat.
All right, no, the next
Okay.
word, echad was right. Now, look at that next word. So we've got ba,
Oh, ba.
la.
Bala. Sure.
Yeah. See
Okay.
that?
Yes, I
I
do.
don't see where these rhyme.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, okay, so wait a second. They
Or
ri-
is
they
it
rhyme.
me?
All right, so here, it's the way we're reading it. If you read it across, they don't rhyme, but down they do. So for example, kala, nikabla, vilithila, techila, vinagila, kala, those all rhyme.
Yeah,
Okay,
And remember I
Okay.
said more or less, you know,
okay. I mean, I thought it was reading across and I'm listening and I'm thinking, either I'm need
no,
hearing
I'm with
aids
you.
or something is wrong.
I think it's easier to read across, even
It
though the
is.
rhyming piece is the up and down. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
So, Ellen, you're
Yes.
you're in the last group. So if you
Okay.
count from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, line 8, even though it's not numbered.
Okay. Oh, I thought the first one was Echad, but am I is
It-
it one line below it?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay. Ham Yodchar.
almost. Ham, you, had.
Ham Yuchad. Of course.
Yep.
Ufsahal. Ufsahala.
Yeah. Uv, sa, ha, la. Yep.
Echad. Sigula.
Yes,
Sigula.
very, yep, yep, nice. Okay, anyway. They call the next section matching ideas, and I'm not sure how they get that, but that's beside the point. I mean, I get it, but. Gail K, line 1, please.
lecha dodi lechu veneilcha.
Yes, very nice. Gail B, please.
The rate,
Almost. Under the resh, the R sound is an ah.
okay, it's hard to say, okay, look, rate, rat,
Okay, so wait,
Likrat?
likrat, yeah.
kala,
Mm-hmm.
ligrat, Shabbat.
Very nice, yep. Ruth, line 3, please.
Decor,
Whoops, that's a B, the next one.
oh, Dibur Echad Al Cham
Wait.
El
Yep,
Cham Yuchad.
yes, very nice. Ellen, please.
5.
So when you have the hey like that with like an apostrophe and no vowel, it's the shorthand for Adonai.
Okay, so what did I do before where I was a chi and I thought it was Adonai? I'm not sure what I did there. Okay.
So the difference, okay, hold on. Take a look at line 13 on page 50. The first word,
Oh, one's
and compare-
connected and one isn't in the letter. Okay.
see,
One is really looks like an apostrophe.
right. When it's an apostrophe, that's telling you this is like shorthand.
Right.
Okay,
Okay. So Adonai Echad. U- Ushamo
mhm,
Echad.
yes, very nice. Gail, K, line 5, please.
Venice me ta ha
Yeah,
ve na bila
mhm,
be sim ka
yeah,
u sa ha la.
yes, very nice. And Gail B, line 6, please.
Bowie, Hala, Bowie, Hala.
Yes, very nice. Chala in this case, so these backwards C with a dot is like a K, without a dot is a H. It's really it's basically the same letter. The only difference is the pronunciation. And when it's chala written like this, as opposed to with the chet, this chala is the same as kala, which is bride. Okay. Okay, so now on page 52, we have 4 stanzas from Lecha Dodi, and it also has the musical annotation at the bottom there, which if I could find my, oh, here's my phone. I could see what it is. 1 sec, let me get the virtuoso. Let's see, what does that say? Well, not what I'm used to. Never mind. I won't pick it out. So let's go through Lecha Dodi then. So because I was talking so much, who read the last line just before? Bowie chala, Bowie chala.
Me,
With the
Gail, I did.
Gail B.
Gail B.
Okay. So Ruth, please, the top of page 52. We're reading in the box.
Okay. Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi. La,
Okay, that's Lee.
yeah. Li Karat.
Yep.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bala. Gala.
Mm-hmm.
Panay.
Yeah.
Shabbat. Valiha.
Almost. Okay.
Valiha Li.
No,
Allah.
no. Wait. Stop. The last word.
Oh, it's a Kabbalah.
Ne. It's ne,
Ne.
kab.
Kabla.
Right. Okay.
Kabla.
So,
Okay. I had an extra on there.
yeah. So I learned Lecha Dodi with a tune that I like very much. My cantor never uses that tune. She uses a whole lot of more modern tunes that I really hate. And what she uses, it's like, all right, they're more modern. It's whatever. But Lecha Dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nikabila. That's how I learned it. So there you go. All right, next line, please, Ellen.
Shamor. Let's chor
Okay, vizahor.
and right, Vizachor.
Vizahor. Yeah.
Vizachor. But Kivor.
Okay,
But
say it again. Say it again. I didn't hear you because I was
Okay.
talking.
That's okay. I've got my second letter here. Vidibor,
Yes,
Vidibor, Echad.
yes, nice. Gail K.
Ish. Me. Anu.
Mm-hmm.
El. You. Are. Had.
Yes, Hamiyuchad. Yep. Gail B.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, good. Stop. The two yuds like that with that vowel combination, that's also Adonai. That's how you will see Adonai in many Sidurim.
oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Ehad, Ushimo, Ehad.
yes. Okay, hang on one second because I'm looking here. What is it? Shamor B'Zachor. Give me a sec. I'm looking. Okay, so now in the Siddur that I have on my lap right now, Adonai is written as the Yud, the Hey, the Vav, and the Hey, without vowels. So I can, it's hard to see because it's small, but let me write it out for you. Give me a minute. Okay. So in a lot of the prayer books that we use today, okay, so can you see this?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the names of the letters are Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey. And that's Adonai. There are no vowels in most of the prayer books. So that's your tip off. Oh, no vowels. What am I doing here? Oh, I know, it's Adonai. Now, sometimes Adonai is written as it was in this textbook, like I wrote it here.
Yud.
Okay.
Yud.
The two yuds, yud, yud.
Yud with a shva and an ah.
Exactly. And sometimes it's the abbreviation that we've been looking at. Like that. So all these three things are pronounced Adonai. Okay. So there we are. So I think, it was Gail B who was reading,
Yes.
Ruth, or
No,
Gail
Gail.
I just finished.
you
Gail B
finished?
just
Okay.
finished.
Okay, so now, Ruth, please, thank you.
L'shem. Ulti. Tif. Ad. Harat.
Almost. Ul, tif, eret.
Eret.
Don't forget those, three
Ulti.
dots.
Eret.
Okay, those three dots are eh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Nali Tehila.
Almost. The first one is vi.
Ve. Oh, I even had that as a ve. My bad. Valit Hira.
Hila.
Hila. Tehila.
Vilit Hila. Yeah.
Tehila.
Okay, Ellen, next line, please.
The Kral Shabbat Licha, Licho, Lichu. I'm getting twisted around here. Vinay, Vinel Kha?
Yes, excellent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Ihi, Mikor, Hab, Racha,
Yes, very nice. Gail B.
Merosh,
Mhm.
Maki, Makedem,
Almost. Me Kedem.
Mikedem.
Yeah.
Nisuka,
Okay, and just that was close. Remember that the two dots, one on top of the other, is
Nisuka,
ni
Nesuka,
suha. Nisuha.
Nesuka.
Yeah. And Ruth, last line here, please. Last line in the stanza.
Suf.
Where's the dot?
Soph.
Right.
Soph. Mahasa.
Ma,
Masa.
yeah, ma'aseh.
Sa. Bama. Shan.
Mm-mm,
Shah.
you forgot a letter.
Oh, yes, I did. Bama. Ha. Sha. Ha.
Almost. The next to last letter is a v.
Oh, okay. Bama. Ha. Shava.
Yes.
Tequila.
Yes, very nice. Ellen, next line, please.
Yamin. Usimol.
Yeah, except not E. Usmol or usimol.
Okay. Usimo.
Yeah.
Usimo. Okay. Tarotsa. Tarotsa. Tarotsi. Tarotsi.
Nope. Try again.
Tarotsi.
What's the
T-
second
here.
letter?
Here. Oh,
Nope.
Josh. F. Okay.
Yeah.
Tif. Rotsi.
Yes. Teef Rotsi. Yes. Gail K.
Be'et, Adonai, Re-si.
Yes, lovely. Gail B, next line.
Al, Yad, Ish,
Mm-hmm.
Ben, Partsi.
Yes, very nice. And Ruth, next line.
Venice. Meta. Mecha.
Almost right. Venice Macha.
Va. Vanagi. Vanagila.
Right. Okay, you should know that last word, Vinagila.
Gila.
Okay. Vinagila V is and, Nagila. Nagila. Oh,
Ava.
come on.
Nagila, Hava.
That's it. Hava Nagila, come,
Nagila.
let's be happy. That's what it means. Hava Nagila, come, let's be happy. Okay. Ellen, next line, please.
Boe. Vishalom. Ateret.
Yep,
Bala.
yep, nice. Yeah, okay.
Gam. Besim. Ha.
Yes, lovely.
Uv. Sa. Ha. La.
Yes. Gail B.
Toch. Emune.
Yep,
Sagila.
almost.
Oh, Sagula.
Right, nice. And Ruth, please.
Buch.
What? No, 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 no.
Oh. Tuch.
No, 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 wait a second. Oh, I'm sorry,
Well-
I'm in the wrong line.
Me too.
You're on the wrong line. You need to be the line below.
The very last one?
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
it's all right.
Okay, so it's Bue, Bui,
Bo E.
Boi, Chala, Boi, Chala.
Yes, very nice. Okay, so I want to teach you something that's very advanced. And I am hoping I will not confuse you all, even though I'm sure I will. We've learned this vowel and we pronounce it as ah. And I've taught you that if we put the two dots in front of it, those two dots are like zero and it doesn't change it. And this is now the advanced, because when the two dots are in front of this and only this vowel, it changes it from ah to o. So on the previous page that we just were reading, in that last stanza, the second line, gam bisimcha, you see that? Everybody see where I am?
Mhm.
It's the last four lines in that big box,
Okay.
gambis, I'm in the second line of that last four lines. Gambis simcha. Uv tsahola. Now,
Oh,
this is very, 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 very advanced. I would say about 96% of the people don't know that. No, let's put it this way, 96% of Americans may not know this.
Is it only with the one that looks like the little T and not
Yep.
not the straight line?
Correct, only with the little t. Just like if you were to have okay, see, I wrote the little t, but I broke it. See how I made it? I put the little,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
those two are more O than are definitely O's, or it's not real O, it's like O and not ah. Again, there's, 5% of the people know this. 'Cause this is sort of really advanced. No one will correct you if you do it the other way, if you say, but. So anyway. There's a Yiddish song and I don't remember the name of it. That's the problem. But, I don't even remember how it goes, but it starts with Kametz Aleph Ah. Actually, it's Kametz Aleph Ah. And it's a Hebrew reading song. I wish I knew the name of it. It may be, well, I'll ask my friend who knows Yiddish what the name of the song is. But if you ever were to hear it, because it was Yiddish, it's Kametz Aleph Ah. Not Ah. That's what this is. It's Ah. It's more like an O, but Kametz Aleph Ah. So anyway, again, that's a detour. It's a digression. You can forget it if you'd like. Ready for page 53?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this says unit 8. At the top of the page, it says Vav. The letter's called Vav is a special letter, it says. Then if you go down below line 4, it says, it's where the asterisk continues. It says Vav. It means Vav means and when it is attached to the beginning of a word. Okay, so you see it a lot.
Doesn't it usually have the schwa underneath it when it means and?
Yeah, yes, usually. Sometimes it has other letters, but other vowels, and that's a whole different story. But yes, typically it's got the v. It's the schwa underneath. You're totally correct, Gail. Good point. So, the top section on page 53 is emphasizing the v. Okay, so I think, Ellen, if you get, this is good. If you could read line 1, please.
The yod.
Mm.
The eat. Rush, va'it
No,
rush?
no. The yeet ka dash.
V'yit kadash.
Yep.
V'amlicha.
Almost. It's just the schwa inside that last letter, so it's v'yamlich.
Oh, sorry, I can't really see that. V'amlich. V'yushtav. V'yushtava. V'yushtaba.
Okay, wait a sec. V'yishtaba. Get that ch in at the end.
Oh, sorry. V'yishtabach. V'yit. Tapar.
Almost. V yeet pa ar.
V'yit pa'ar. V'yit romat. Romam.
Right. V'yit romam. Yep. Nice.
I know
Gail
what
K,
this is.
line 2, please.
Yeah, now I know what we're reading,
I
right?
know what we're reading
The Kaddish.
Kaddish.
Yep. Oh yeah, you got it.
Okay. V'yit naseh,
Yep.
v'yit hadar,
Mhm.
v'yit aleh, v'yit halal.
Yes, very nice. Gail B, line 3.
Shirata,
Mm-hmm.
Renee, Benehe, Mata,
Yep.
Ve'i, Miro, Ve'i, Maru,
No, do it again. It's not right.
but Ve'i, Maru,
Okay. Yes, that was
what should I say, not say?
that was good. Better is the imru.
Okay, see, I never know. what to say.
Right. That's why I said it was good, but better. You see, there's good and then there's better, or there's better, good, better,
then there's
best,
best.
right?
Maru. I should know that anyway, but
Right, the imru.
I know that, but
Okay, Ruth, line 4, please.
V'chaim
Yep.
al ve'imru va'al
Mm-hmm.
va'imru
Right.
ve'imru.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Yes. I had looked a little bit ahead earlier today just to see where we were, because if the next class starts on February 4th, I wanted to make sure that we were, on pace to so I could say to everybody, yes, we finished. And in fact, there's the next page. I mean, we can come back to go through the Kaddish next time, but the next page just gives the last letter that we need to learn. And everything after that, there's one other thing we learn on page 60. I don't want to do that today, but for the most part, everything now, basically we've got it. And the rest, what we will be doing in January is phrases from the prayer book. Excuse me, we'll be really, what's the word I want here? We'll be refining and going and really getting it really in. So if you look at page 54, I'm going to put my yellow sticky on the previous page to start there. But let's look at page number 54 for a minute at the top of the page. And it's telling us that the ts sound, the one that goes ts, like see fly, ts, okay, that the shape of the letter is what we've learned so far is for the beginning or the middle of the word. I'm going to draw it out. Okay, so that's what it looks like, more or less. Now, I always say this when I'm teaching online, that if I had pipe cleaners, it's much easier to show. But basically, you take this bent line here, and if you were to pull it straight, you get this, and that's this letter at the end of the word. So words that have that letter at the end is a word like Eretz, as in Eretz Yisrael, Eretz land, or Eitz. Eitz is a tree, as in Borei Pri Ha'etz. That's a blessing over something that would grow on a tree. So for example, forget it because I don't know where anything grows. Apples grow on trees, so that would be the blessing over an apple. And then the other word that ends in the ts that we're very familiar with is chametz.
Oh, yeah,
All right, chametz.
which will be coming
Chametz.
all too soon.
Right, exactly, chametz, if you will. So that's what we're going to be focusing on next week on page 54. But we will start next week on page 53, that big box at the bottom. Not next week, next time, which is January 7th.
Yep.
Okay. Um, so ultimately, I think I told you last time that, I wasn't teaching next week because I was going to Boston.
Yep.
I am no longer going to Boston.
Oh,
That's because, this is a conscious decision I made. With the spike in, the virus. I mean, I watch the news every night, and I don't know what news you folks watch. It's irrelevant. The news I'm watching keeps saying that last week the number was 9,000, and this week the number's 27,000, or I mean, it's like threefold.
Right.
That part of it wasn't of concern. Oh, it was of concern, but not that much of a concern. But the issue is I take the train. And what's interesting, I went to Boston in the summer in July, and Amtrak's rules are you must be masked unless you're eating or drinking. Well, I never saw so much eating and drinking on an Amtrak train in my whole entire life. And so my issue was not so much the train per se, but the fact that I have to go through Penn Station. See, on the train, they've got a conductor. The conductor can police the issue, but it's not clear to me they're policing it within Penn Station. And I am actually not so concerned for myself, but God forbid I would pick up the germ and bring it to my mother. My mother is elderly, she has to be, so, that's the thing I don't want. I don't want to bring this disease into my mother's house. She's got her routine and she sees the same people or does the same things every day, whatever. I'm not worried, but I'm the foreigner, so to speak. And I'm coming from a city that has a very, very, very high COVID rate.
Right.
So I decided that the best,
Safe and sorry.
exactly, better safe than sorry. I'll visit in the end of January, February, some point. And, the other thing is everybody and their brother and their sister-in-law and everybody else is traveling now. I don't need to travel with all these people. I can travel in January or February when no one else is traveling. So,
Right.
Anyway, so but I told you I wouldn't teach next week, so I'm not going to change that because people may have made plans, whatever. But I will see you all on January 7th. And happy secular New Year, as they say.